Step aside Bryson DeChambeau. Should Justin Rose press home the strong advantage claimed late in the first day of this, the 85th Masters, the Englishman could start quite the golfing trend. In contrast to DeChambeau, this relates to psychology rather than gadgets and gouging. Rose chose not to return to the PGA Tour in the 5 weeks before the first major of the year, despite a back problem having recovered sufficiently for him to do so. Instead, Rose spent hour upon hour sitting in the trophy room of his home, playing Augusta National in his mind. Rose visualized every shot and every outcome, later joking that the process could be dangerous for someone whose brain won't let them score better than 74. Rose has no such worries. This 65 beating his previous Augusta best by 2, opened up a 4-shot lead over Harman and Hideki Matsuyama. This marks the 6th time Rose has led or co-led at the conclusion of a Masters round. And yet, thus far, a green jacket has eluded him. "I've had some situations in my career that should stand me in good stead," Rose said of an upcoming 54 holes. "But listen, I think to keep the expectations relatively low even in this situation is not a bad thing for me for the remainder of the week. Just keep it one shot at a time, keep committing on this golf course. You can never get ahead of yourself, we've seen it many times around here." It seems no coincidence when assessing Rose's prominence that Thursday in Georgia witnessed the most attritional of majors. Rose has won in this movie before, at the Merion US Open of 2013. In a golfing sense, he is partial to a scrap. Rose is also entitled to feel Augusta owes him one, after the playoff defeat to Sergio García in 2017. To say Rose's afternoon was something of a slow burner represents gross understatement. He dropped a shot at the first and was +2 when taking to the 8th tee. An eagle there triggered a superb run, including the playing of the back 9 in just 30 strokes. Harman and Matsuyama, who for so long looked like sharing the 18-hole lead, had cause to wonder what was happening. Nobody else in Rose's afternoon wave scored better than 71. Augusta delivered every inch of menace as had been predicted before a ball was struck in anger. Were this a US Open, it is no exaggeration to infer players would be lining up to whine about the level of brutality. The Green Jackets tend to receive far more favorable treatment. Brooks Koepka, who is not normally short of caustic comment, was among those to tiptoe through the tulips. "There's not much grass on a couple of those greens," said Koepka after his 74. "On the back of 6 there's no grass, and 9, I don't know if there is grass." Garcia was a little more forthright. "I feel like I just came out of the ring with Evander Holyfield, like a 12-round match," said the Spaniard. "I need to go home and rest." Lowry, playing in Rose's company, birdied the last for a hard-fought 71.